here we are on day 10. We've made it into double figures. And we're making great progress. Here we are in our car park trench, and the guys are just taking out the layers of the floor surfaces, and we seem to have found a cut feature running through there. Could be a drain, could be later, but we're trying to get the stratigraphy on that so that we can really sort out which order the events in this building happened. Today it's very exciting. We've got Adam Stanford here from Aerial Cam, who's going to be doing a full photogrammetry 3D metric survey of the upstanding Abbey remains with a camera fitted to a 25-metre mast on an absolutely tripped out Land Rover. It's really cool. Now yesterday we got the hint that there might be a crop mark in the field to the east. Now if that's the case, we might have identified where our infirmary building is. So we're going to take another look at that today. Very excited by that one. And also in our trench behind the Gueston Lodge, the moated trench, we're going really deep there, so we're starting to get some wet organic remains potentially out of that trench as well. Over in the northwest corner, Rax is doing some planning, and the guys are just over there now, so why don't you go and take a look?
I would level this, which I'm going to show you how to do later, so that the meters OD height on this and this are exactly the same. Right, so now that's level. So now you have a level line, so that's essentially your baseline or your elevation or your section.
Because we have the cut, the feature coming through there, we can see that now because of the differential drying, and we'll be able to get that in plan. What's really important is that we try and get the cut of this in section. Yeah, take this and then we'll do a mid-ex plan of this after we've taken this out.
So we're over here, day 10, trench 7, and we're just going down, deeper and down basically. We half-sectioned it and going down a few layers. Still sieving, still finding lots and lots of stuff. Pretty much a mixed batch, Victorian, Georgian. It's a bit strange. It's like a trash dump, time machine almost, in a hole. So come check back with us and I'll give you an update later.
This is my last day, yeah. Actually, yesterday was my last day. These are my last few minutes, so it's been a brilliant time. I've had an amazing experience, learned more than I could have imagined, met the most amazing people, and I'm actually really sad to be going before the end. But sometimes that's a good thing because you always remember the best part, right? I hope to be back next summer, wherever DigVentures ends up, whether we're back here, whether we're somewhere else. I'll do my best to save up all my Canadian pennies, which aren't worth as much here, so that I can afford to do as much as possible. But I'll be back for sure.
Hey, where am I? So why are we here in the eastern field just next to the Abbey remains in a field full of crops? Well, it's a good question. Unfortunately, because of the height of this crop, we couldn't do any of our geophysics because it would have damaged the crop too much. But instead of that, we're going to use a technique that's familiar to anyone who's looked at aerial photographs. Now this crop may or may not actually be planted over some of our Abbey remains, and we'll know that by two ways. One, because if there are any walls in situ, any masonry, then the crop planted directly over that masonry will be slightly stunted, and if there are any ditches full of sediment that's more nutrient rich, then that crop will be higher than the surrounding crop. Now, as you can see from this level, you can't really see any difference whatsoever, but because we've got aerial cam here and we can shoot from above, and even we can shoot it with a kite or a remote aerial plane with a camera on it, we can actually see those differences, particularly when we've had a couple of weeks of really nice dry sunny weather. There's less water, there's less moisture, and we start to see parch marks pick up. And this is really significant for us because nothing is known about these fields and they're ploughed regularly, and the suspicion is that this might be the place for our eastern range, our infirmary buildings that have been missing since the Middle Ages. So it's great to be here. I'm very pleased to welcome Adam Stanford from Aerial Cam to site here at Leiston Abbey. How are you doing, Adam?
I'm doing great, thank you, and what a fantastic site this here. It is really good, isn't it?
So for the viewers at home, we know that we've seen some great geophysics results in this area using the GPR and what have you. But I know that Adam's found some great stuff using Aerial Cam and this kite here with a GoPro attached to see some of the surrounding features in the eastern fields. Tell us what you found.
Okay, well, spotted it yesterday with the aerial cam, with peeping it over the top of the structure there, over into this field. Kind of incidentally spotted this parch mark.
Fantastic.
And then I've flown the kite today to try and get a better view on that, and also try and get a better angle on its the orientation of this parch mark. And we've managed to get photographs with the kite of the entire site and into the field in the same images, which is brilliant because it means what we can do is very clearly see the alignment of that crop mark or the parch mark. And what we've got literally just the other side of this hedge is 3 lines, 2 90-degree angles.
That's fantastic. That's a really great result. That was a whole missing piece of the puzzle. We suspected that there were buildings in the eastern field, but we had no way of investigating it because it's under crop. If you've been able to see that from above, that could be our eastern range, it could be the infirmary building, and that's a key aim of this project. Excellent, really good.
And we've been really helped by the weather.
Oh jeez, yeah.
If it's been this dry,
I know.
we've seen it. But
I
if
know.
it hadn't been, then we wouldn't have done.
Good stuff. Let's have more sunshine, hey?
Hey, let's fly a kite.
And good evening and welcome to DigVentures. This is where we train the best of the best. So Brendan, what's the news for today?
Well, the news for today is we've been flying kites and it's been quite fantastic. Over to Emily with the weather.
The weather tomorrow is going to be hot and sunny and windy, which will be perfect for our visitors, of which we are expecting in the hundreds.
So, that's good night from me. That's good night from Brendan.
And it's good,
Good night from us!
I need to shuffle some paper now.
There we go.
Hold it in the wind, quick,
And
quick.
this is where we whip this stuff.
We have to knock it.